Good evening, everyone. How are you? It's good to see you, and it's good to be seen by you. I, of course, am the one and only Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud and clear from a secure location somewhere in the swamps of Central Florida. And welcome to the program. Let's jump right into the transactional behavior. Guys, if you haven't done this already, if you would please do me a big favor and click the subscribe button, click the bell icon for notifications. And you know what? I will throw in for absolutely free of charge a like. That's right. You can click the like button to your heart's content because that's just kind of the guy I am. That's just how I roll around these parts. And you know, what can I say? I'm just a good guy. I'm just a good guy. Quick reminder, tonight's show is brought to you by me. That's right. It's brought to you by the Delver's Dungeon. And if you don't mind, if you would check out our merch store. We have a lovely merch design by the one and only Tracy Lesh, and it's linked in the description below. Just look at this, guys. Look at this absolute unit of a merch logo that we've got designed by Tracy. I created the Mind Flayer Lesh, a true legend of TTRPG art. He was there at the inception of Dungeons and Dragons. I think it would behoove you, or be t-shirt you, or be pint glass you, or whatever else you see in our lineup of items, to pick something up. But yeah, maybe check that out. And of course, Crom, need to make a character in a hurry? Need to make a first edition AD&D character in a hurry? Need to make a first edition book legal, 100% rules compliant AD&D character that you can save in HTML or in text and manage that character and grow them levels, change their stats, age them, sell gems and jewelry, buy equipment, dual class them if they're capable? Then check out Crom, the Character Record Organization Manager. It is available for Microsoft Windows 8, 8.1, 10, and 11. It runs on Linux through Wine. And I was just informed yesterday by a user that it runs on Wine under Mac OS. It's not Mac native yet, but if you're not shy, you can run it under Wine on Mac OS. So that is very, very good. St. Cuthbert wants to know if I'm near the villages. No, I mean, define near, right? You know, in a cosmic sense, we're all in the same place. We're occupying exactly the same square footage. But then that can be said of the whole planet. In terms of the size of an ant, it's a universal way. But no, I am not near the villages. It's north and west of where I am. But anyhow, so just so you know there. I hope you're not triangulating, St. Cuthbert. I hope you're not going to start asking, are you near Kissimmee? Are you near Osceola County? Are you near Titusville? Like trying to zero in on me with an artillery plot or something. I hope you're not doing that. But anyway, so yes, those are our sponsors, and our sponsors are me. And of course, I do appreciate everything that you guys do. Oh, I need to put your comments up on stage. There you go. So anyway, tomorrow, guys, we will be doing an earlier show. I will be kicking off at 7, probably going until, I don't know, 9:30, whenever you guys run out of questions, because tomorrow is a very, very special show. Tomorrow, I will reveal the 4 holiday gifts. Well, I'm only going to show one because they're all the same thing. That 4 lucky people will be receiving as our holiday gift giveaway for 2025. You are going to want to get in on this. And how do you do that, you might ask? How do you do that? That's a good question. I say I've got the smartest audience out there in TTRPG live stream YouTube land, and I do, because you're asking the right questions. The gift giveaway is open to folks who are paid supporters on Patreon and folks who are paid supporters here through YouTube memberships. Now, when I say paid supporters, I don't mean like, you know, you got to only the highest level. No. It can be any level. Are you thrifty? You want to jump in on the $1 level? Absolutely. Absolutely. You do you. I know the holidays are coming up. I know it's hard times. So I don't begrudge anybody. I love you all, and I thank you all for your support. But, and this is important, I need you to do that before October 31st and stay with us to the end of December. So I'm going to be into you for at least $2 if you haven't signed up already. And I know what you're thinking. $2. I mean, that's, I could get like a large fry instead of the medium fry for $2, even amortized over a couple of months. When you see what we've got tomorrow, when I show you guys what we are giving away this holiday season, you are going to want to spend that $2 or $3.98 if you're on the YouTube plan. You're going to want to do that. You have to sign up no later than October 31st. There's not a bracket there that says, oh, okay, so as long as it's by the end as long as it's by November 1st. No later than October 31st. You're going out for a Halloween party that night, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to be out after midnight. I'll sign up for Bill's thing later. Won't work. You got to have joined as a patron or a YouTube member no later than October 31st. When you see what I have got to give away to 4 lucky individuals on Christmas night, when we spin the wheel, Raggedy Man, you are going to break your mouse, crack your phone, snap your laptop keyboard, short out your brain to computer direct interface, throw your Wiimote into the ceiling, snap your Steam Deck in half. You're going to be in such a hurry to click those join buttons. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. So don't be like, hurry, don't be late. I can hardly wait. Ooh. But tonight, because that's tomorrow night. That's tomorrow night. Tonight, though, we have got a lot of fun lined up. We have got some folks coming in to join us and to play some first edition AD&D. Now, our first edition AD&D games, they go like this. We're going to play first edition AD&D. We didn't do table reads. We don't have script writing sessions. We don't have rehearsals. Myself, the people who are going to be playing, we play first edition AD&D as it lays. A statue of an owl bear fighting weasels while Gonzalo referees. Hey, could be. So anyway, here's where things differ a little bit from what you maybe you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh, well, Bill's You know, I get it. Bill's going after that critical role kind of thing. That's we're different because we actually play. We could get 10 minutes into tonight's game and it's a TPK. And we're all rolling up new characters with Crom. But, and this is important, if you have a question, I want you to feel like you can ask it. I want you to type your question in the live chat. I will do my best to answer your question. If I don't answer your question, then someone in the game may answer your question. And if they don't answer your question, somebody in the audience might, because I have the smartest and best looking audience of any 5-night-a-week TTRPG live stream audience out there on YouTube. And I will kill on that hill. I will absolutely, positively kill on that hill. Paladin Steve in with a $5, a statue of an owl bear fighting weasels while Gonzalo referees. No, but I could do that next year. Only if it's Jello, Gonzalo says. You know, I can get some of that translucent resin and make the Jello pit, throw a little dye in there and stir it up. I could make that happen. So we are waiting now for our other gamers to hop into the back room and join us. I'm gonna fire off. By the way, I talked about die rolls. You guys, if you haven't seen this before, we have on-screen die rolls so you can see what we're rolling. So if I say you needed a 9, then you know that 9 would have succeeded. So fear not. We have the we have the dice. We absolutely have the dice. And Jorge wants to bring the Jello in. There's always room for Jello, man. So do not be afraid. You will see the die rolls. For the most part, there may be secret die rolls that I don't want the players to see, in which case you'll see little blank unpipped dice out there. Dying Breed Tabletop, welcome, sir. How are you? So yeah, we're gonna hang on for just another minute or two here until all of our players arrive. Let's see. Alrighty, I can see some folks. The concierge is taking care of their coats and whatnot. While we're waiting on folks, I just want to let people know my merch, it's linked in the comments below. Paladin Steve, if you go down to the comments of the video in the description, not the comments, the description, you will find a link to the spring store. But some people have asked, we are the heavy weather that's out there in the Bahamas is taking like a 90-degree turn away from Florida. It is bolting away from the state. It's gonna be drizzly and rainy for the next couple of days. That's literally it. Breezy. So we are not even there. There is no model that says Imelda, I think it is, Imelda is going to make landfall in Florida. If I was in the Bahamas, I would be once again buying plywood. Actually, I would think if I lived in the Bahamas, I would probably just get steel shutters and have studs put on the sides of my windows so I could just go up and clip those on. Yeah, fear not, we're fine. Thank you all very much for your consideration. All right, it looks like folks are in. We have one other person who's going to join us in just a few minutes. Folks, I am always happy to introduce my players to you guys because they're not just D&D players. They're a lot of fun to have around, and they're a lot of fun to hang around. So without further ado, let me welcome, well, first let me put on some headphones so I can hear them talk. Let us welcome our first participant, who he's kind of new, but he's an awesome guy. He's straight out of Compton. He is a neutral good fighter. Everybody, please welcome Gonzalo as Paul. Oh, Paul, good to see you, my friend.
Oh, cruel fate! Our monk hath been behead bumped.
Yes, he has been. He has been rent. Worse, he has been leased. He has been rent, and that is the least of his problems. Next up, here's a cool guy, and let me tell you something. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to play first edition AD&D, but this guy proves that it definitely doesn't hurt. You can find him here on YouTube at Timothy M. Holt for basically just about everything. And I look forward to hearing him talking about whatever he can without breaking NDA or trade secrets about what he's doing these days. Everybody, please welcome back Tim M. Holt as both Walt and Roy.
Hey everybody, sorry to have missed so many games in a row, but I did start a new job, and what I'll tell you about it is we are legitimately trying to mine asteroids and return metals to Earth.
Well, that's excellent. We're a little echoey, so put me on push to talk, Tim.
Okay.
Fellow back, and we certainly hope that he is feeling better. He was a little under the weather last time. He has a YouTube channel here. You can find him at D and Disability, where he talks about history, tabletop role-playing games, and playing tabletop role-playing games as a disabled person, and a whole lot of other cool stuff. Everybody, please welcome Thane Kyle as Holdor the Cleric. TK!
Thanks, Bill. As a player with disabilities, it is nice to get out here and play. It's also nice to finally be covering the medieval period. You know, that thing I majored in.
Woohoo! Alrighty. Last and absolutely not least, speaking of people who are making their mark on YouTube, this cat has a channel all his own where you can find some deep wisdom about first edition AD&D. He's one of the elder folks of hanging around the Delver's Dungeon. You can find him at Doomswords or Doom's Words here on YouTube. Everybody, please welcome Doomsword Deathmaster as Durek Donegard.
Yo, how's it going?
It is going well, my friend. It is going well. Grimhammer says he's in disguise. Paul Ravenscall was a writing pseudonym of mine. You decided to change your name to Grimhammer. You can call him Grim or Grim. Well, that's very nice, Paul. You didn't have to spend $5 to tell us that, but I appreciate it. You are literally helping keep food on the table, my friend. Thank you very much for that. Super. All righty, everybody. So last week ended on a down note. Kevin, who will be along shortly, by the way, he's coming. Kevin's monk was sadly ripped apart by a troll as he tried to return to the party. The rest of you, in turn, dealt with the troll. You have smashed him, crushed him, beaten him to a bloody pulp, and he's now lying twitching on the floor of the landing at the bottom of the stairs. And you have Athelfeli, Beak Agram, Feldorinth, and I've gone blank here. Somebody help me out. Who else have you got with you?
Holder? Or do you mean just NPC?
Just 1 second. Yeah, because I got it over here. I just didn't have it up. Crinnet.
Crinnet,
So
yes.
Athelbeak,
Crinnet.
Darg, and Crinnet.
Yes, Athelbeak, Darg, and Crinnet are with you guys. And let me open up my notes. There we go. So yes, the troll is lying there.
Can one of you spellcasters burn it?
No, not correctly.
How about we just do this, and I'm just going to go ahead and dump oil on it and set it on fire.
Oh, you have oil left. Yes, perfect.
Oh, you do have oil left. Okay, I thought you used all your oil on the
I used all
on
mine.
the black puddings. You used all, okay, all right.
Yes.
So yeah, go ahead and roll 2d6 to see how much damage you do to the troll.
Sure, well, there goes what's left of the oil in my lantern, but yeah, I do carry a light source, so, you know,
Okay.
I'm just emptying the contents of my lantern on it.
That's fine.
2d6.
Yes, sir. Oh,
5.
5. Okay.
Did it show up?
It did not, but that is on me. I know why it didn't show up, so let me do this. All right, so got the die roller back up. Fear not, everyone. The die roller has returned. All right, so yes, it begins to sizzle and burn. Anybody else applying any flame to it?
I don't have any yet.
Just taking a whiz on it help?
No, I think that would have the opposite effect.
Bummer.
Do we have a torch? Can a torch be applied to it in the same manner?
Yes, you can hit it with a torch to do another D4 of fire damage.
I don't know that we have one though. I've been using my sword as Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut in, but generally, back in the old day when we had a torch, that was always Paul carrying it. Right.
I see. I mean, I know I have a torch. I guess if I can light it and continue to burn the troll with the torch, I will. Let me look up.
Well, the troll's already on fire, so all you gotta do is poke him.
Yeah, I don't know how the mechanics of this works. If I think that doing something with it, I'm not actually seeing. I have a lantern actually, so no, I don't have a torch.
Well, your lantern has oil in it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll empty it out. I'm using my sword as a light source, so I'll empty that out on it, and if that will do additional damage.
Roll 2d6 for your lantern's damage there.
2d6.
This is in the same round you guys are dumping.
So 10.
So 10. Wow.
That's
all right.
Twice as much as I did.
Okay. So yeah, you pour it. It continues to crisp and to sizzle. So let's see. All right. And both of you guys, please roll a d6.
You go ahead first.
All right.
I really hope this thing's dead soon.
Oof.
Okay. And TK, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going. Well, I did 100% more damage than you did.
Okay, so oh wait, that was wrong. So that was okay, so yeah, you burn it a couple of times. It's still twitching and trying to get back together. Kevin, until we it's Adam. Everybody say hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
I hope my mic works. Does my mic work?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Stupid question, Bill.
Yes.
Well, because like if you're determining it based on the number of hit points of the troll, right? Which is what I'm assuming the mechanic you're using here is. That's at least the way I've always done it. Can't they just beat the troll mercilessly while it's down to help the fire do its job?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys can keep doing damage to it. You guys can absolutely keep doing damage to it if you want.
Because the fire, I think, would just stop the regeneration. So
yes, the fire is stopping the regeneration and doing unregeneratable damage.
Paul will absolutely attempt to separate its limbs and head from its torso.
Does have acid?
Let's see here. So Kevin, barring a resurrection of Pawn, I'm gonna drop some character sheets to you real quick, okay?
Sure.
Let's see.
That'll work.
He crumbed it.
Crumbed it, yes.
So far we have encountered a black pudding and a troll in the depths of this tower, and who knows where's this archway leads.
And the troll's still technically not dead because all we're really doing is burning it and beating it into submission. So, like, at this point, we may
Yes.
as well
Wait,
retreat and refill.
So fire isn't going to kill this thing?
Fire's not going to be enough to kill this thing. The fire has to do enough damage, and we don't have enough fire to do enough damage according to Bill's ruling on this.
And we have no spellcasters that have any kind of fire spell.
Not that won't kill us.
Well, we
Yeah.
can walk away from it, right? I mean, we can walk up the top of the stairs. Can we cast a fireball in this thing?
Okay.
Well, I don't understand what's the problem.
I'm not understanding the problem. As a matter of fact, I
Yeah.
was wandering off into the nothingness in the glory of our recent victory. What seems to be the issue?
By the way, you were hitting it with a torch also. Paul, go ahead and roll your 1d4 damage.
Okay. But I don't have a torch, is what I said. That's why I said I had a lantern.
Oh,
I don't
that's
have
right.
A torch.
Okay, all right. Let me see what the NPCs might have. I can honestly not remember if I bought them equipment.
I mean, how long are the stairs? Can we not back far enough away so that a fire spell will not engulf us as well?
These are tight quarters. I will tell you, Walt and Roy both know that a fireball would fill this volume and blast you all as well.
They do both have burning hands. I guess that could kind of help.
Yes, absolutely. They can burning hands. That's 2 points of damage for every level.
Yeah, that
they
would
have.
help. That would help.
That would be helpful here.
So Roy's a level 7.
So that's 14.
And Walt's level 6.
So 12.
All right, so 14, that's 26. That's enough to finish him off.
Thank God.
He is now a pile of non-regenerating charred flesh and bones just lying there, just no longer scooting together.
Yeah, that's a very handy spell.
That's also a very mean take on the troll. I've never seen a troll interpreted like that, so that's interesting.
I would like to formally separate myself from D&D Disability in terms of GM judgment.
Oh, you can judge the DM all you want. He's going to kill us anyway. It doesn't matter.
I would like
all right, so there's Pawn. If he suffered, you don't know. His eyes are closed. His face looks serene. It's just from like his chest down is bloodied and torn.
We are in actual like paved walls and stuff now, right? It's not cave.
Yes.
Here? Okay.
Correct.
How far back was cave?
That would be up the stairs through a couple of halls.
Okay. Did he have any equipment with it? I mean, so what do we want to do? He doesn't deserve to be just left here to be eaten by some creature. He came with us. He could have fled for and lived his life, but he came with us because he was enslaved by these bastards, and he came with us, and he's lost his life trying to help us. He doesn't deserve to be just left here.
Good. He certainly does not. What do you propose? I mean, we have plenty of options.
It's been a rough start. We've lost,
Indeed.
Pawn, and we have used so far the first two adversaries we faced can only be destroyed by fire. The 100% of the creatures we've encountered need fire to be destroyed, and we've used all our oil. Do we have any more in the wagon? Do we have a reason besides that to go up to the wagon besides burying Pawn?
We used the last of the oil from the wagon.
this is a less than auspicious start to this, but now we have a reason to actually go back up, and that's to at least give Pawn a decent burial outside the tower or near the tower.
Agreed.
In my opinion.
Just
how
asking.
do we? Oh,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just asking for a friend.
All I was going to say is, Paul, how do you propose that we maintain a tactical advantage that's been hard fought, thus that we have?
Can we? I mean, I don't know. I mean, how have you? I haven't been with the group as long. How have you typically done this? Have we left? We took our companions out of the stockade.
Well, typically they don't seem to even get buried. Oh, sorry.
Which is why, no problem. We've typically left and returned, and the results have been less than efficient. Which is why I ask you, being a man of war, as you clearly are.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, but
yes,
he doesn't deserve. Do we have any way to mark him here? I guess there's no choice. There's nothing that'll make no difference in the long run. You're right. You're not wrong. I don't have to like it though.
Well, I do not like that either, and I think the man deserves a proper burial. Yeah. My main question is,
he's just not going to get it if we're going to continue forward. But the question is, can we continue forward given what we faced so far? Before the troll, I would have said we'd be fine without oil. Now I'm not so sure.
There certainly could be many more of them. That is true. I've heard that they dwell in somewhat loose packs.
If we don't go
back,
back,
if there's a more defensible position.
If we don't go back for oil, we need our mages to specialize in fire spells moving forward. I think we need to be ready with fire because the warriors aren't going to be able to provide it. If we fight more of these trolls, we've got to be able to do what you just did with the burning hands. That's all I'm saying.
Right, and say like out of character, right? Because Tim wasn't here last time. Walt and Roy came with us, correct?
Yes.
They just didn't do much.
Yeah, I didn't exhaust their spells. There was a little bit of magic missile use. Tim, I think Walt and Roy are down like a couple of magic missile spells each.
No, and you're right. And I wasn't concerned about him not being here last time. It was more going forward, just making sure, since he wasn't here for the last two sessions, making sure he understands. We fought. You weren't here for the black pudding, which I don't think, right? You weren't here for that. So
right.
That was a problem, yes. and this troll is a problem. That's all I'm saying is that moving forward, it's just something to keep in mind. We don't have another source of fire besides your spells. That's all I'm saying. So we'll need that. I guess all we can do is give Pawn our blessing and charge ahead. This looks to be more of a serious problem than I originally thought, or any of us originally thought. And we're going to have to continue in past this gate.
Agreed. At least until we figure out what we're dealing with. Otherwise, Pawn's death would have been in vain.
I understand.
And Walt and Roy, you guys are destroyers, correct? It is what you have always done. So I expect you to do the same. Yes?
Yep.
All right.
We love to destroy.
Is anyone wounded badly? I'm down 11.
I still have spells.
So I'm currently down 11. I don't know about Dunagar.
I'm down 22, but my max is 67, so that's not
okay.
I've got 45
right
now, so
we'll see.
I've got 12 hours left to getting back a lay on hands.
Let's see if we can make some progress before we require.
All right. I'm going to hit you with 2 lay on hand, or not lay on hands, 2 cure light wounds for a grand total of 5. I have 1 left.
Did you do Dunagar?
No, you.
Oh, okay.
Dunigar's fine.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
He's you have a lower hit point pool than I think he does.
I have 43 as my total.
Yeah. So your max is like
Right.
yeah, like less than what he is right now. So.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess we'll move Pawn out of the way someplace where we can, and leave him in as respectable a position as we can. If he has anything that we need to use, which I don't think he does, other than perhaps rations or something.
He has some magic items on him.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Well,
yes.
I mean, I probably wouldn't be the one to look him over. It would probably be one of the spellcasters.
Pawn has a Bracers of Defense AC 6 and a Ring of Protection +1 on his corpse.
Yeah, the bracers can definitely go to the magic users.
Both those are
both of those things. Yeah.
Both those things are very useful for magic users.
Okay, what are they?
One is a Bracers of Defense AC 6. The other is a Ring of Protection +1.
Okay.
Did he ever tell us about those items, or did he gain them with us?
Yes, you guys know it's there. He did not conceal or try to attempt to hide.
So
you guys know they're there.
Yeah. Okay, so we have an understanding what they are and what they do.
Yes.
Okay.
I think they might have even come from Tim's previous character.
The ring, I believe, did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, whatever magic user or spellcaster who could best use one or both of those should take them.
So I'm putting the Ring of Defense on Walt and the Bracers of Defense on Roy.
The Ring of Protection, yeah.
Good. Yeah, good.
Make sure to put that you get a +1 in your saves with that.
It hasn't made much difference in the last couple of attempts, but sure.
Hey, every little bit helps. One thing I would mention, players, is that the troll was not in this round room. He came through the open portcullis on the left. So if looking straight ahead to the passage across is 12 o'clock, he came through the 9 o'clock opening.
Right, and we had to raise a portcullis and that brought him. We made noise, and that brought him.
That is correct.
So, unless there's anything else of use, we'll leave Pawn in as respectful a position as possible. And so, who's our new player character or temporary player character?
Oh,
I gave Kevin the NPC sheets. So Kevin, you can run as many of those as you want.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll run them until I don't have anything else, right?
Okay.
Until he kills them.
They're reasonably well. They're not that hard to kill.
They're all minions.
Dude, that cleric is jacked up.
That cleric has
Isn't
2 hit
it the
points.
Cleric?
Yeah, and
that
it's
thing's
2
the
hit
worst.
points, not because he's damaged.
Right.
Right. Yeah. He got hit for 1 last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I went to mark it off, and I'm like, dude, guy got hit for 50% of his hit points.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna follow the same path forward. The female warrior. What's her name again? K. Starts with a K.
It's Falder.
Crinit.
Crinit. Okay, I don't have
Crinit.
Crinit. Yeah.
Crinit.
You have the character sheet for Crinit. It's just marked improperly.
It's Athel Felly. Is that who it is? Or Falderin?
No. It is. Give me just a second here. Like I said, the file names. The file names are jacked up. Give me just a second, Kevin. Where are you? Yeah, that is Marilyn is Crinit.
Okay, so you dropped another one. I didn't see that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Got
so
it.
Crinit, myself, and where 3 can go abreast, it'll be myself, Crinit, and Dooms and Dunagar, and then the ranger and clerics will take up the rear behind the spellcasters. And if we have to go 2 abreast, then it'll be Dunagar and Paul. Does that sound good?
Sounds fine to me. I can start chanting
Yes.
Thank you.
since we're not really being quiet. So I'll start chanting.
Actually, we are, for the moment. We might want to be quiet until because we have no one else has come yet. So I'd say we might have some surprise here for the moment. I mean, once something happens, you can start chanting. Then is that agreeable, or do you really feel
chant takes 10 minutes to wind up, homie buddy?
Oh, okay.
So there's no let's start chanting once combat starts.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
So, I don't know.
We
What do
should
you guys?
send Beak ahead. Beak?
What?
Beak is the magic user NPC.
Why would we send him ahead?
Unfortunately.
Chant has saved our rear ends many, many times, so it doesn't seem like that.
I'm not arguing the value of chant. I thanked him as soon as he started talking about it. I just also value surprise. That's all. If we go in chanting, everyone's going to know we're here.
Oh, we suck at surprise.
Indeed, and we have no quietness.
Okay.
Previously, our fallen friend, the monk, was the one who would scout out ahead for the group.
For Pawn, chant away, cleric.
Well, perhaps there's another option, right?
What would that be?
Is there a way to scry ahead in the hallway before us in relative silence? I cannot do it. I am covered in armor.
Forgive me, but I don't have, and Bill May is free to correct this. I do not, as far as I understand and have read the spell, have to scream the chant at the top of my lungs. I must chant so that I'm audible.
Yes.
So that everybody gets the effect.
Yeah, it's not the chorale at the end of Beethoven's Ninth, but I mean, you can't be like, I'm thinking the lyrics in my head. No. You do have, yeah.
What I'm saying is that it only affects those who I'm projecting my voice for them to hear the chant, right? So I can start quieter and then get louder is my point. I'm not saying I'm whispering it, but being in the back of the party.
No. Your read on chant is absolutely correct.
Yeah, so
it perfectly parallels mine.
I can chant quietly, effectively mumble rap, if you will, and then I can start chanting louder once combat starts. Does that appease the party?
I mean, yeah.
Please don't actually mumble rap.
What about circle rap? Can we do that? Can we circle rap?
Let's just assume it's like a patter song on Broadway and call it a day.
Isn't there like a silence spell that we can drop on somebody in the front rank?
What?
And then,
I absolutely can.
And then we don't have the armor clanking, and we can actually go up as the scouts. I'm fine running the hell in there. I just don't want everybody in there to know that my party is with me. You know what I mean? Especially these squishy ass NPCs.
Honestly, I think anything we're going to encounter is going to be a huge problem, and we should all be together.
Let me check the duration.
I'm just talking like 30 feet. Enough for him to maintain the chant.
Well, Pon was only 30 feet away.
Let me check.
True, but we're also the tanky unit up front.
Sorry, go ahead, Holder.
No, let me check the duration of silence real quick, because that's the trick. It's 2 rounds per level, so you would have basically 14 minutes. It would be it would be available to you. So if we move quickly, I can absolutely, Durek, I can silence you, because you don't care if you hear anything really. I can silence you, the area around you, but keep in mind you are, for want of a better phrase, deaf as well. It's a double-edged sword.
Oh, is it an area effect?
Yes.
15. Yeah.
So technically, we could all group within the area effect.
Nope.
Exactly.
No.
If I'm chanting, I cannot be within the area of effect. And if I am chanting and you are silenced, you are not affected by chant because you can't hear it.
Right, but it's a 15-foot radius. So really the biggest problem that we would have is that the spellcasters need to stay out of that 15-foot radius. Okay, I don't care whether or not I get the chance spell personally.
Well,
and that's a
I mean,
warriors, you know.
here's
But I've
what we
got
could.
protection from evil and a
the
and a
the
5-foot
warriors are the
radius.
ones I'm chanting for. I'm not chanting for me.
So we wouldn't be able to hear it if we were within the silence. The question is, do we stand more to gain from being silenced as a group and having a pretty decent shot at surprise, or from the chant?
Now, contrarily, I could silence the party and then pray once combat starts as well. So like I don't have to chant. I can
Okay,
cast prayer.
that sounds good. And then if you
Yeah,
put the
or
spell on Dunagar, when he goes and charges in without paying attention, as always, and I have to follow him, then the silence goes
you
with
don't have to.
us, and the spellcasters will be out of the area of the silence spell as we move forward to any threat.
And if you hang back, I
That's what
can
I was
bless you.
thinking.
Yeah.
And now, on the other hand, what if you just silence me, right? Because I don't.
That's all he.
Well, yeah, I
And
could.
I just go a little bit farther, and it doesn't affect the other warrior. It doesn't affect anybody.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, and
I don't know.
that was my intent. My intent was just to silence you and then keep you 15 feet in front of the party or whatever. It just means that anybody within your immediate vicinity, say Paul goes up with you or something, because he could, like, you know, I want him to be aware that he would not be affected by chant, he would not be affected by bless, he would not be affected by prayer, whatever is going on. But if he's hugging up next to you, so to speak, then at least he would get your Prot E.
Right, exactly.
I was thinking that we'd all be in the 15 until combat started. We'd all be in the area of the silence until we saw a threat, and then Dunagar would intentionally move away from the spellcasters. I would go with him, and then that, you know, at that point we're in combat, so we would all be silent as we moved in.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, we're on the same page then. So we know what we're going to do. If combat starts, Dunagar and Paul are going to charge in, and we will intentionally move away from you as far as we can. You may have to back up if we don't have room to move forward. Spellcasters may need to back up out of the silence area of silence in order to cast their spells.
Sure, it'll cost us a round, but whatever you want to do, homie buddy. You're the one in charge.
I just need to know one thing: where they are, Paul. And once I know that, I am charging headlong into the ferocity and glory of battle.
Well, I will.
I'm just going to point out that the longer we, I'm just going to point out that if we don't move soon, Bill's going to start rolling random encounters.
He already
has.
I agree. I will do the one thing my character has been dying to do in game for weeks, which is put the mute button on Durek.
All right.
That's always welcome, because this one is special because it works both ways.
Alrighty, everyone. So spells cast, chant begun. Where are you
prayer,
going?
not chant. He's going to do prayer.
Prayer. All right.
So that once the spell is cast, then Dunagar and I head forward and go towards walking towards the arch with the portcullis that we just opened where the troll came out.
Okay. This is a 30 by 30 room. It is assembled stone. It stinks horribly in here. There is a huge heap of sticks and leaves and dirt and old chewed skins and so on, sort of shoved up in one corner of the chamber. You can see, you know, it has kind of a troll shape indentation on it. There are a lot of gnawed bones, looks like goblins, humans, other things just sort of scattered about. In the opposite corner from the troll's bed, there is a low hemispherical stone bulge in the floor, and next to that is a bucket, and in the middle of that bulge there is an iron ring and a short length of chain attached to it.
Are there any other exits?
Not that you can see.
I'll start walking around the right edge of the room, or whichever route, left or right, is shortest to get to this bulge and bucket.
Okay, so you go to the right, and you are standing before this great stone thing. It's
Is
about
there a hole in it or anything? Or
no, there is not. There's just the iron ring affixed to the top of it. Looks to be carved from stone. Length of chain about a foot long, and the bucket on the floor next to it.
all right, well, I have no idea what that is supposed to be, but if it doesn't look like it has a hole in it or can do anything, then I just look around the room. If there's no other ways out, I just start looking at the walls. We have a half elf, I believe, and we don't have any full elves with us, but I will just point to the walls and start looking at the walls because I can't talk.
Yeah, I can do a pass. Bill, just as you're aware, I typed this in chat, but just as you're aware, I'm not
Okay.
casting prayer until combat starts.
I did see that. Thank you.
Okay, good. I also wanted the viewers to know that. So, and that said, I'll do a pass around the room. 2 and 6, I believe, Bill, if you want to roll it.
Okay.
How long will it take to check this whole room?
Just a
I
6
can
or 7
notice at a
rounds.
glance as a 1 and 6. And then I can find secret doors on 2 and 6, conceal in 3.
Okay, so 6 minutes, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let me pull up the die roller here. Where did it go? Oh, seriously, where'd my die roller go? There it is. All right. You do not detect any secret or concealed doors for that matter.
I don't personally see any reason to go digging around any of this garbage or filth unless there's something else. I start to walk back towards the portcullis, back towards the main area, and I wait at the door. If others aren't immediately following, I'll just wait there until they're satisfied that we're done with this area.
Okay. Yeah, I know that at least the other warriors are following, and I expect that everybody else is as a standard operation while we're silent. You know,
But
occasionally looking back to make sure that the people behind us are following us and that kind of thing.
I want to try to get as much use out of this silent spell while I can, so I'll hurry across to you said there was another, was it a door, or there was another way out of here?
Yeah, there's when you go back into the central room,
yes,
there is a shallow, narrow flight of stairs up at the 3 o'clock position in the room.
That's how we came in here, right?
No, that's behind you. That's at the 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And then at the 12 o'clock, it's just hull that goes into darkness. Same width as the other halls you've seen in here.
So back upstairs or straight hallway?
Yes, back up a flight of stairs on your right or a straight hallway. It's up to you.
I'm going to head towards the stairs.
Okay.
And head up them.
All right. You go up 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. The stairs gradually get a little bit steeper. The hall seems to narrow a little bit till it's about maybe only 7 feet wide. And you come to a reinforced oaken door. There is a pull ring on the right-hand side. The hinges on it are on your side, so it opens towards you. Doesn't appear to be a latch or a bar or anything on this side.
What do the stairs look like here? Do they look like they're worn or have been subjected to heat or any other weird stressors?
They're cracked and chipped.
Okay.
I mean, whether you think that's stressors or not.
Yep, no problem. I'm going to go ahead and open the door.
Okay. You take the pull ring. Go ahead and give me an open doors check, please.
Alrighty.
It's a D6.
1 to 4 for me. So
All right. You drag the door open. You have just a moment to register that there is a 6-foot diameter stone sphere, perhaps 5 feet away from the door, on a slightly raised ramp. When you open the door, a rope affixed pulls out a peg, and it begins to roll towards you. What are you doing?
I am trying to get to the side of the hallway if I can. I
Roll a d20.
all right.
You're not Indiana Jonesing it?
I don't see much point in that.
And 11. Do you have any? Do you have a ring of protection or anything?
I do not have a ring of protection.
What is Paul's dexterity?
His dexterity is, where's it at? Hold on a second. Dexterity is 14.
14. That doesn't afford you any reaction or armor class bonus. Paul is what level again?
5th level.
5th level. Okay.
It's not like a negative level draining ball, is it?
No, it's a boulder of
But
annihilation.
thank you for coming up with that idea, though.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down. Hang on a second.
Jackass.
Mr. Sylvie, you forgot to give us a quiz before vacation started. All right. Let's see. So you look left, you look right, you think maybe if I jump out of the... Nope. 11. Wait, what level are you?
5th level.
You press yourself against the wall and the boulder rolls past you. Smashing down the stairs. Who's behind him and how far away?
Yeah, we were basically right behind him. That would be me and.
All right, Dooms. What is your? All right.
The rest of the
you see
NPCs are at the pub.
All right. Dooms, give me a saving throw, please.
They're going to be at the great pub in the sky in a minute.
And you do get your saving throw bonus for this.
Okay. Sorry, just a moment here.
I'm starting to get the feeling that we're not wanted here.
Yikes.
Yeah, so that's a 7. I don't know what
7 becomes 9. What
9.
is Durek's dex?
You're right. So his dex isn't very good. I've got no reaction adjustment, so it's 10.
All right. So that roll total is 10, or your dex is 10.
Yeah, my dex is 10.
Okay.
Level 6. No, just periapta proof against poison.
Okay, well, I have some good news. The boulder is not poisoned.
Yeah,
that's the
and
good
it ain't
news.
Evil, I assume.
It's not evil. I'm evil, but it's not evil. So you're crushed for 15 points of damage.
Oof.
All right.
The stone
I'm
keeps
evil
rolling.
by sticking a 12 in strength and a 17 or an 18 in constitution. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
May I have another?
So Crinit has to save.
Yes, Crinit, roll a d20 for Crinit, please.
All right.
I'm stepping away for 1 second while you kill the rest of the party.
Natural 20.
Hey, nice.
All right, Crinit throws herself against the wall. Who's next in line, please?
Probably. Well, the clerics were in the back, they said. So I guess more of the NPCs and then the spellcasters and then us, sadly.
Okay. So it will be Athel.
Roll a d20 for
Faldarinth is the he's the ranger, so I assume he'll be in front of the cleric and the magic user.
All right, roll a d20 for Faldarinth, please.
Yeah. There's an extra L in his name this time. Yep.
That will not be sufficient.
Faldarinth.
Faldarinth, yes.
It might not kill him.
22.
He has 1 hit point.
Okay. Well, 1 is all you need. And who is behind Falderin?
The cleric is Athel, so I assume that's who's next.
Yes. Go ahead and roll for poor Athel. Poor
Yeah,
brother.
and if he doesn't save, he's gonna be dead.
Yeah. Yes. He's going to die.
Nah.
He saves.
Oh,
Paralyzation, poison, or death magic for a cleric is a 10 or better.
Okay.
He throws himself against the wall. Next up.
We'll do Beak, and then it's the other PCs.
All right. Roll for Beak.
Yeah. Let's see. What's Beak's dex? That's 12.
So do the does the boulder slow down as it rolls over the speed bumps?
Tim, if I understood physics and mechanics a lot better, I would say yes. I don't. Unfortunately, your dungeon master is an idiot. So,
and it's a magical ball that just rolls through people.
Yeah. That's 15 points of damage.
Okay, so he's at -4.
He's dead.
Crushed to death.
If he had a good run.
All right. And I think next up would be who would be next in line? The magic users are is it the magic users or the clerics? You guys tell me.
Well, D and Disability said the holder was in the back, right? So
okay, so if holder's all the way in the back, Tim, roll a saving throw. Don't forget to add. I'm sorry.
Roy has a dexterity to 18.
That's going to help.
4.
Yeah. Roy's going to add +4 in addition to any magic protective items he might have.
He has the bracers of defense, but that's it.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
That doesn't help. So.
Let me look at the rest of it. No, I think that's it. No, it's a ring of protection +1.
Okay, so Roy makes his save at +5. What level is Roy?
7.
7. Okay, so Roy, let's see.
Actually, it's 18, right? So it's +3 -3 -4. So it's 4 total, right? 4 bonuses total. Because it's the reaction adjustment he's taking, not the AC modifier.
right.
No, in this case, it's the AC modifier.
Oh, okay. All right. So you got 5 then.
Yeah. So this is going to be 8 or better, Tim, for Roy. We're looking for
20.
20. Okay.
Nice.
Roy leaps out of the way and go ahead and roll for Walt, and I will add +1 to Walt because Roy rolled that nat 20 in addition to all of his other bonuses, so he could have given Walt a slight shove.
And Walt does have a ring of defense +1. So
okay, so
I'll take that.
All right,
5.
5. Okay, that is not going to do it. Ooh, 26 for Walt.
He is at exactly 0 hit points.
Okay, so you're only unconscious. Yeah, the boulder just brushes you, rolls you against the wall. You smack your head, and you're unconscious. Before anybody out there in the viewing audience asks, a house rule that I have always applied to AD&D is that exactly 0 hit points is unconscious, able to be healed, and get right back in the fight. I didn't think it was that consequential of a house rule because who's ever going to get knocked to exactly 0? As it happens, lots and lots of characters do. So, but I'm sticking with my guns because that's what I.
Hooray for house rules!
So, yes, Walt takes a tenderizing, but he's still up. And last but not least, I think we are to Holder.
Well, it's gonna be. Wasn't there another cleric next to me? It was clerics plural, but okay.
Oh, yeah, you can roll for him if you want.
I don't want to, but sure. All right, sure. There's his roll.
That's not going to be sufficient. He is crushed to death by the boulder.
That's fine. I'm not far behind him.
Okay.
I'm 7th level if it matters, but I get no bonuses, so I'm pretty sure I'm flat.
Cleric 7. No, that actually does make a saving throw for you. That just.
Oh, we're saving versus paralysis. Why didn't you ask? Why didn't you
Yes.
say so?
He cries out a warning, pushes you out of the way, looks up, and the boulder crushes him to death. You are saved.
Excellent.
Paul's up
the
front
boulder-
like, hey, why didn't you guys jump out of the way?
I'm gonna
Great
go
old ones.
cast
Rereading
Clear
Lost
Light
Caverns of Sochconth, and you heard me say something about the boulders not being poisoned.
I'm going to
Okay,
go
ban
cast Clear
him.
Light Wounds on the magic user.
Okay.
After I drag him out of the range of the silence, obviously.
Okay.
Sorry, Paul. You
The
were saying-
boulder has taken many character lives this evening. The boulder is impressed. That is enough to get you conscious and back on your feet, Walt.
Sorry, Walt. It's the best I can do.
What did I get? 3?
3.
3. You are
so-
you are conscious. Roy gives you a brotherly embrace around the shoulders and says, "This place is definitely inissable." In front of you, now that you've opened the door, on the left at the landing where the boulder was, there is an opening. It's not a door. It is an opening on the left.
Well, I'm gonna. We lost someone. Unfortunately, he had 2 hit points, right? This is the who died, right? The person
Yes,
with 2 hit
yes,
points.
the cleric that had 2 hit points.
All right.
No, the cleric made it. It was the magic user that had 11
Oh,
hit points that died.
Oh, the magic user that had 11 hit. Okay. all
Yeah,
right,
it's
yes.
Beak. Beak was the one that
Beak.
failed and
Oh.
got crushed.
Okay.
Well, you know what? 11 hit points. It is entirely possible. It is entirely possible that I can roll less than 11
Yes.
on 66. 11 or less.
yes.
However, it's not too freaking likely.
And one, it's
so-
not what happened. So he's at -4 right now.
There's that too.
He's paced.
Yes.
Beak will give him the same quick respect that we can give to people at this point, and take anything, probably the money we paid him back, and anything he's got on him that may be of use, oil or anything.
Beak has just his clothes and some spell components. That's all he's
Yes.
got.
Spell
I think you
component.
get a
Oh,
stack.
he has 70 gold pieces.
There you go.
There we go.
Right.
At 14 platinum pieces. But yeah.
So, who wants someone take the coin that it won't hurt their movement? Donegar?
I'm not touching dead man's coin. Somehow I knew you would ask me, Paul.
You're the strongest one here.
I have. Hey,
No, I'll take it. I just didn't want to be like, well, I'll just take the coin.
All right.
I mean, but
so
I
now
will.
The truth comes
So,
out.
14 fine.
Yeah, I got a strength of 12. That's why I
Okay,
have so
so
many hit
I'm
points.
taking his coin.
7 pounds of dented and bloodied gold coins later, you.
I mean, I'm not going to leave that much coin laying here.
That's fine.
No,
That's
it
absolutely
would
fine.
certainly.
I mean, we took
you
the
would
magic
return
items.
it to his family regardless, or tithe it to the church.
We'll see.
Okay. And as you guys are talking about this, the boulder slowly rolls around in the round room and then just kind of comes to a stop in a lowish point on the floor.
Once we have given him last rites and taken anything of value, we will move on. You do want to check out this opening here? I will.
assume so. Oh, well,
Yeah,
I
any
guess we're
secret
still.
doors-
Are we still making hand gestures and whatnot in order to communicate?
yeah, it hasn't
Because
been.
you said we
14
had
minutes.
14 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any secret
All
doors
of
in the
this
game?
transpired in like 1 minute.
Right. So we shouldn't be talking now. Yeah, and I assume we know that.
I'll just
So if Paul wonders if I
head
wanna
towards
go,
the opening
I'll-
and start looking in the
Yeah.
opening. using my sword as a light source. My magic sword.
Yes. So you guys gesture angrily at each other for a few
Yes.
minutes, and then so going in, the hallway goes in. The hallway is about. It's an immediate T junction, and the hallway that it forms to the left and to the right is about 6 feet wide.
So 2 abreast.
Yes, you can
Okay.
go 2 abreast, and you can go left or you can go right.
Okay. Well, for whatever reason, I like to go left, just as a standard. So
All
we
right.
can. So let's head
The
left.
law of left versus the rule of right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dunagar
And
up
I
front, and
assume that,
I'm sorry.
yes,
Go ahead.
Yes.
And the female
Yeah, that's all I
fighter
was
at
getting
back.
at.
Okay. So you go left.
Yes.
Goes about 30 feet and then turns sharp right.
I will continue to follow it.
Okay. You turn that sharp right, you begin to walk forward. This section looks to be longer. The light source from your sword does not illuminate as far as this goes. However, after about 10 feet on your right, there's an opening, also 6 feet wide, that goes down its own hall. And about 6 feet up from that, on the same side, is another opening on the right, and the hallway continues down.
Let's check out this right here, see if this is a room or a hallway or what. We'll step through the opening. I am going to, at this point, once we step through thresholds and stuff like this, I am at least going to try to tap the floor in front of me with my sword. I don't know if that'll have any effect, but I've seen thieves do this to check for traps, so I'm just going to try it.
Okay. Nothing happens as you are tapping on the floor.
If
Anyway,
I can add to that, being that I'm next to him, I'll go ahead and sheath my sword because I do have a footman's mace +1 that I can use for precisely that purpose. It'll be quiet,
Okay.
but at least it's bludgeoning, and I feel like I have a better chance of feeling if something underneath is solid.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So this goes in maybe 10, 15 feet and turns right again.
Back towards the hallway, the first left that we took, correct? If we turn
Possibly.
right here, it'll be going in the direction.
It'll be going in that. It'll be going
Yeah.
in that direction.
Yeah,
Correct.
okay, right.
Correct.
Okay. This seems like a maze or the beginning of a maze. I could be wrong, but let's turn in here and at least investigate where this goes. It doesn't appear to be going too far away, so let's just check it out. Continue following up to the right.
All right. So you turn to the right.
Yeah.
It's very short. It's maybe 8 feet, and then it turns back to the left.
So there's I'm looking at the right-hand wall, and I'm looking at Holder. I point to the wall.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm still, as I said before, do I notice anything at a glance? I've asked it a couple of times throughout. So
you do not. You
Okay.
do not.
I figured.
What about Faldoran? Faldoran's also half elf.
Faldoranth doesn't notice anything either.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a hallway. Twisty
So
passages all alike.
I guess we'll continue to the left then. I think there's a little pocket or something there, but let's continue on to the left.
All right. So you turn left.
What's the only way we can go, right?
That is correct. Without going back, that is the only way.
We're not going back, so.
The left-hand turn is very short, and then let's see. So it turns left, and then it turns left again.
This seems like a maze. I think to myself in silence.
Right.
And I stop and I turn around and look at the rest of the group and gesture make gestures they can't possibly understand?
I'm gonna do the gesture for you.
I
Keep
mean-
going ahead. Just keep going.
Okay, all right. Paul's getting upset.
Yeah. So
All right.
you can't make a general gesture of any sort whatsoever.
I mean, I don't know what I don't know what I could say, but Holder wants to continue, and I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. I just don't like it. Anyways, we're talking too much. I continue on.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. We're on the timer. Go.
Okay. You walk forward. The hallway in front of you is dark. You move in. Even the light of your magic sword is dimmed. As you take a step forward, you don't hear it, but you feel a mechanical click under your boot step. Because obviously silence 15-foot radius.
Right. So I look down. Can I see anything?
There is a thin layer of damp soil. Well, actually, no, you can't see anything because even the light of your magic sword
Oh, so it's completely dark here now.
Yeah, does not penetrate this darkness.
Okay. So I will. I'm not sure if I should even pick up my foot here. I turn around and do the cutthroat angrily gesture to the cleric, and I'm doing the cutthroat maneuver.
All right, so you're just doing
well,
that.
no, I'm doing the hand wave. It's not the cutthroat. It's the when you do it's the cut it. Cut in entertainment.
Oh,
Yeah.
You think I can end? Can I end the spell of my own volition? I don't think I can.
So is the darkness only on him? So there's no radius to it. Right?
He stepped into and was consumed by shadows.
So
yeah,
they
so I
can't
can't
even
even see
see
him.
me.
They
Exactly.
can't even they
Oh.
can't even see you. No.
Okay, all right. So
I'm not.
Right.
Just for clarity, I'm not walking into the darkness. The magic light's not shining through. Nor am I going to let the spellcasters walk in.
so I can't see them then either.
No.
Okay, so I have no idea what just happened. The lights went out. So the logical thing is to take a step backwards.
All right. You guys see Paul. He steps backwards out of the enveloping darkness.
Now I make the cut it motion.
All right. And
Holder.
If Holder, if you wish to, you can end the spell.
Okay, sure. I mean, why not? They've done nothing with it, so that fact was for nothing.
So I basically say I stepped on something, it made a click. You can see the unnatural darkness ahead. I feel certain this entire area is meant to lead us to our deaths, and we have nothing to gain by continuing on here. That's my personal opinion. I'm open to other opinions.
Yes, and what is it that makes you feel this way, Paul? Is there anything in particular, or is it just
my
general,
gut?
dread?
We've been. There was the boulder. Now, magical darkness. I assume is what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at the spellcaster.
Right. Indeed, and this is where we would use our spellcasters. They shall show their mettle and lead us through the impenetrable dark.
Sure. Let's see if I
That's
have
what you get
anything
paid
that
to
might be
do.
useful here. Well, we get paid to blow things up.
And you did a very good job of killing that troll.
I don't know that I have anything that's going to make it so we can see through there. I do have, level 1 light spell, but I don't know that that's going to counter it.
Well, light versus darkness may do something.
Yeah, as long as it's not
nobody can
continual
dispel
darkness.
this.
Yeah.
My magic sword casts no light inside it.
Okay.
Right.
It was weird. It was like that small glow stick light. You could just faintly see it, but it was not illuminating around you.
Gotcha.
That's a good question. I don't know what to do with this one.
Well, barring some way to defeat the darkness, the only other option is someone would go in there and attempt to map out whatever is in there by touch. We don't have a thief who would be best suited to that task.
Well, let's.
Indeed, we do not. Have we? However, one of the wizards said he had a light spell.
Why
Yeah.
don't?
Is this true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you
yeah,
can
Well, can we try
Sure.
that?
try it.
I mean, sure. It's probably a pointless endeavor, but it's probably also a minor cantrip to you lot.
If light fails, I have continual light, and that might work instead. We can try.
Well, you have a pot with it cast in the bottom, correct?
Honestly, at
Well,
this point,
I
Oh,
mean,
sorry,
no,
go
I mean using continual light as a means of canceling out the actual spell. Like one would negate the other. But yeah, I mean, we can. I don't know. That's
We
actually
could
a good
set the
question.
pot inside. You know what I mean? And
Oh,
So
yeah,
it-
that could work.
So
Maybe.
so light casts a 20-foot radius globe of light. And it's not mobile unless I cast it on something. But in this case, we have other light spells, so I could cast it in that area just to see if it has any effect. If we don't want to
Yeah.
sacrifice something thrown in there. So
Cast it on.
let's try
cast-
that. Let's just cast it in that area and see if we can actually see what's there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Give it a shot. I think you need to have a target, but I could be wrong.
Well, the area can be the target.
Cast it on the floor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The floor you can't see.
Cast on that little button he stepped on that you can't see.
All right,
Guys,
Bill,
no.
we're gonna cast it on the floor right in front of the dark area and see what happens.
I've tried nothing, and I'm all out of ideas.
Okay. So you cast it. Now, what is the radius of light? The
20
light
feet.
spell? 20 feet. Okay. There is a 10-foot half crescent on this side of the shadows that is lit up because, I mean, it literally just goes in to where he was standing like a couple of feet. So maybe it's a 9-foot, but the rest of it is swallowed.
Okay, so magical light kind of works. So you want to try the continual light, cast it on something we can kind of carry forward.
Well, I'll just slide the pot in. Like
you go.
that's why I carry a pot with
Exactly.
continual light.
Yeah,
But-
right. We put it right inside the radius of that, and then we'll see immediately whether continual light, what this is, as far as the relationship, as far as we understand.
All right. Two things. Since you guys are looking at the floor, you can tell there is a layer of damp loam. And you notice like your footsteps are actually kind of muffled as you're walking. And when you put the pot inside the darkness, the darkness just boom, just disappears. You can see down the hallway about another 40 feet. There is a sharp left turn, 90-degree left-hand turn.
I heard a click when I stepped on this loam before, when I stepped through into the darkness.
And you can see there is a 1-by-1, almost perfect square spot with presumably your footprint in the middle in the damp soil.
So it's 1-by-1, and this is a 6-foot wide hallway.
Yes, and
You
it's
just got
towards
lucky,
the
boy.
middle.
I'm sorry. What was that again?
You got lucky.
No, I'm asking Delver what he said.
Oh, the whatever you stepped on that clicked, it's
Right.
kind of towards the middle of the hall.
Okay. this seems an intentional level of confusing death possibility. um, what is the
I think you
purpose of
just
this?
summed up AD&D in a single sentence. An intentional level of confusing death possibility.
All right. Well,
So, so Grimhammer believes it might be a drone, and that could possibly be the case. But a cleric might,
It's
I'm sorry, a paladin might be able to figure that out.
drow. Drow.
Drow. Okay, sorry.
so for some reason these things so it looks like there's probably 6 wide. Can I for example, can the loam be moved at all on the one where my footprint is? Can I scrape away the loam to see what's underneath?
Yes, you can.
I scrape it away and see what it looks like.
There is just a dull iron plate. One, it's a little narrower than the spot it went down, so it can move down.
Okay.
Feels like it wiggles just a little, but it doesn't go down any further.
Right. Are there does it look like there are it's a good bet that there's an even number of squares just like this continuing on down the hallway for some indeterminate, I mean, based on what I'm seeing here.
You don't know. You've moved
Okay.
the loam away
I'll-
from one
I'll
spot.
move the next one to the where is it at in the 6th in front of me? You said it's, does it matter?
It's about 3 feet away from the wall to the right.
Okay, so I will scrape the loam off the next one to the right of the one that I did and see
Nope.
if there's an.
It's stone.
It's stone. Interesting. I'll
regular
scrape the
floor
one to the
stone.
left.
Nope.
I'll scrape the one behind it.
No.
Okay, I do all of them around it.
No, it was just the one.
Okay. Well, it appears we're safe now to travel down this hallway.
Well, whatever it was, you've already triggered it, so
Yeah.
we're no less safe.
We still have to traverse the hallway, but at this
Yes.
point, I mean, if I can continue to do this, I'm going to scrape the loam off so that I can tell that I'm not stepping on any more plates. It'll take some time, but maybe Dunagard, do you? I guess, do you want to do one side and I do the other so it'll go a little faster?
There must be a more efficient way to deal with this, indeed. We have no magic of any sort, right, that is capable of detecting snares, traps, sliding walls, or fantastical races.
Not today.
So, right, no dwarves. We got elves, right? No,
I got 2 half elves.
Well,
I'm
somebody must be lighter than us and more capable of detecting anything that is out of the ordinary. No,
Not
we can
really.
develop some sort of mechanistic approach to clearing this. Well, maybe not really, but surely a 220, 240 pound man is more likely to trigger a trap than someone who is much less. And
I mean,
wearing on.
I think if we just move the loam out of the way, we can avoid stepping on any more of these things. It shouldn't. How far does it? I mean, we don't know how long it goes on, but it seems weird. Like, does it seem like this was?
Guys, you're begging for random encounters here. There might be a trap, there might not. All we can really do is move forward.
Yeah,
Okay, then
Like
you go
the
first.
longer you take,
I agree. Paul will go ahead and start scraping the floor ahead, and we'll just try to avoid the any additional squares like that. He'll try to avoid them as best he can, but he'll move at a decent pace.
Okay.
And then I'll take the other side and do as Paul shows.
All right. At some point, you're not sure who it is that this happens to when you bring your sword down to clear some dirt. You hear another click. This time, above you, you hear a voice say, "Oh, what'd you just do?" What do you do?
I look.
Jump
Up?
back.
It's just stone ceiling above you.
We
I
would
can
re-
reasonably leap back 3 or 4
Someone
feet.
can
Right?
someone cast
Without
detect
tumbling.
evil of some kind, and then we know if we should nuke it or not, just for the sake
Whoever
of it.
What are you
whoever wrote
nuking?
this dungeon also
Oof.
did World of Zine.
What are you
That's all
nuking?
I'm gonna say here.
There's nothing to nuke. What are you talking about nuking?
I
spot
told
that's
you
evil.
that he was that he was happy to destroy anything. That's his exact
Exactly.
purpose, Paul.
He-
It just so happens that he was depressed yesterday. Yeah. I've leapt back, and you have looked upward, and we have seen nothing.
Yeah, I basically say, I don't know. Why don't you tell us what I or we have done?
There's no response.
All right.
It seems that we are lacking in the capability of detecting, identifying, and nullifying magic, and I wonder why that is the case. We have what? 2 wizards,
No,
2 priests.
one just died.
Oh, oh.
Well,
I
one of
can
your
Well, that's
priests
detect
unfortunate.
magic.
is busy with other spells.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to keep. I mean, it seems more like someone is having a bit of fun with us. I don't see that this changes anything. If it's just a voice, it seems like it's trying to be threatening and scary, but it's not communicating with us. We knew there were traps. We would have continued down this hall anyway. So I say we continue on doing what we've been doing.
Agreed. There is a precedent for this.
Yep.
Type of
All right.
trickery.
Not
You
stepping
move-
on any of the plates, obviously.
All right. So you move forward. Do you keep cleaning off tiles
Yes.
or keep cleaning off the floor? Your sword point touches another. You hear a metallic click, 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 clank. But that's all.
Okay. I'm wondering, given the I'm basing this off of incorrect information, but I think it's a reasonable assumption for Paul to make. The spellcasters are having trouble dealing with this. He doesn't know anything about they have to memorize the right thing or any of that. All he knows is they don't seem to be able to handle this, which he's completely wrong about. But he thinks maybe there's some illusions going on here. So he's like, could this all just be trickery? And so he's essentially trying to disbelieve. I'm trying to provide an organic description of disbelieving in what we're hearing.
I mean,
and I'll continue on.
Okay. You go on another 10, 15 feet. You hit presumably another thing. There is another loud metallic snap. And then a voice goes, Butterfingers. And then it stops.
Okay. I don't see any reason to do anything but continue on. Each time I hear a click, I will stop and listen to the message, but I'm going to continue on the hallway until we get to some juncture or end of this or whatever.
Okay. You keep going. You're about 10 feet away from the turn. You hit another. There's a click and sonorous voices. Are you sure you want to keep going?
He's not. I say, I don't know. Am I sure? Does he answer?
Doesn't respond.
Okay. Well, then I'm continuing on.
All right. Just before the turn, you hit one more tile. Dooms, you hit this one. There's a click and a voice says, I can't believe you made it out, but you've got to go back.
I assume, of course, this is some audible glamour at some point. So
yeah.
I'm
all right. So you've got you've got a left-hand turn.
Is it still loamy all over the floor here?
Yeah, it was that way. I mean, when you noticed it, it was that way. It has been that way the whole time you've been in here.
Wow.
Like from
Okay,
the
well,
outside entryway to this. We've had an NPC death tonight, Vince. We've had an NPC death.
we're not gaining anything by using our swords to move the loam away. We're still triggering this thing,
Right.
whatever it is. So honestly, I suggest we pick up the pace and just continue on down the hallway, unless we see some weird distinction in the nature of the floor or something.
Okay. Rounding the corner, it goes about 20 feet, and you can see it opens into a room. You can see the back wall of the room. Obviously, you can't see to the left and the right in the room, but the back wall doesn't have a tunnel on it. So maybe it goes left and right. You're not sure.
Right. I will stick my sword out through the. Oh, it's an open doorway, right?
Yes.
I just stick my sword out there to see if it triggers anything. If not, I step into the room.
Okay. The only thing of interest you notice in this room is there's a large mound of gray, wet looking clay that has kind of been impacted in the left-hand corner. So it's like you go in, you're looking around, oh, over there, big, like 6 foot tall mound of wet clay. It looks like it may have extruded in here out of a crack or something.
Okay. There are no exits.
In the words of Jean-Paul Sartre, no.
Once
Let's
again,
see.
I think I'm wondering if there's some illusion involved here, and that we're not actually seeing things as they are. But all I can do is state my opinion. So I do so.
You hear this kind of wet
Indeed.
sort of sound. You look over and eyes are popping open in the clay. And then mouths are opening. Some of them are shapely and lovely. Others are asymmetrical and drooling. Some look like horses' mouths. Some are just puckered sphincter-like mouths. But they all start to talk in languages that you don't understand. What are you doing?
I'm casting prayer.
Let's get Holder is casting prayer. Paul, what are you doing?
Can I bless first since they aren't in combat yet?
Yes, you can cast bless.
Oh,
Thanks.
how far away are they?
They're in the room. The party was following up. You guys were following up behind them, so they're just a few feet away. You can hear this kind of low sort of like many voices in languages you don't understand are beginning to murmur just inside the room.
Get out of my head! And Paul's going to charge with his sword.
Okay, so Paul's charging with sword. What are Walt and Roy doing?
Walt is going to use his web spell to try to lock some of them in place.
Okay.
Roy is going to magic missile one of them.
Okay. Holder is casting bless. What is Durek doing?
Well, he charges along with Paul, of course.
Okay. Thanks for hanging out with us, Kabuki. Have a lovely evening. All right. And finally, Kevin, what are the NPCs doing?
So is there enough? Is it still only 6 foot wide here?
No, this room is big enough
Okay.
that many people can
All
be
right.
in here.
Krenit and Faldorinth. Krenit's gonna run up and try to smash it with her longsword.
Okay.
And then the same for Faldorinth. Right now, Aethel doesn't have a spell that's useful for this, so he's going to get ready to cure some people if he can.
Okay. We are going to go ahead and roll initiative, and go ahead and give me that roll if you would, please, Gonzalo.
What is that?
It is
there a 3 or a 1?
It is a 3, and it is a 3. It is initiative tied. Charges go outside of initiative. Longest weapons hit first, so that's going to be Paul and of course Durek. You guys go ahead and make your attacks, please.
Alrighty.
With
Nice.
charge, that's 16. That will hit. Yes.
Is this large?
No, this is medium. It's about as broad and as tall as a person.
Okay. So this plus 5, so 11.
Wow, 11. Okay, yeah, you slice it good. There's like a yellow fluid that is like a non-Newtonian liquid that slides out of the sword down your hands. It's entirely unwholesome feeling on you. Dooms, make your attack.
So it's kombucha,
Right
is
on.
what you're saying.
Yes.
I'm including the mod, so it's +1 for the sword and +2 for the charge, correct? So
Okay.
this is the trued up roll.
21.
21.
That is a hit. That is a hit, sir.
Yes, sir. Magical sword +1 +3 versus regenerating creatures. And regular. Boo. And 2.
All right. So yeah, Tim, magic missiles. Roll your magic missiles.
$44 + 4 gives you a 14.
Nice.
14. All right. You blow holes in this thing. It's some of the mouths are screaming, some of them are crying, laughing. It is entirely unpleasant hearing the noises this thing is making. A couple of things happen. Paul and Durek, you guys almost immediately begin to sink into the ground like you are standing in quicksand. It is going to then mouths just kind of form, and just the flesh around them extends them out to bite at both of you. So this is going to be 2 on each of you, and we will do Durek first, because I'm feeling like in a Durek biting mood right now. If I can find my...
Right on.
So these thrust out like from the alien xenomorphs?
A little bit more like you've seen Akira, right, Kevin?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Okay. When
I'm
Tetsuo...
old enough to have seen that. Yes.
Yes, when Tetsuo goes full mutation and is like trying to eat the
So
kernel.
pseudopod.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah, it's more like that. All right. It's still biomechanical horror, just in a different shape. All right. So one of the mouths does bite you, Durek, and you take 3 points of damage. And these
filth.
Let's see. I'm sorry, what is Paul's
2.
armor class? 2. Okay. 12. It is not taking any penalties because it's not evil, it's just hungry. All right, so we treat that as it's 12. Yeah, you just bring your shield up as mouths slam against it. It is it's getting louder. You guys can barely hear each other speak. Bless goes off, so you guys are blessed. Kevin, did you have the other fighters were moving up
Yes,
in
to
this
attack
round,
with longswords.
but they
Yes.
they did not charge, so they don't get a charge bonus, so they can
No.
make their attacks now.
Okay.
So do I get? Where's the web spell go off?
Oh, web. Let's see. Let me give it a saving throw versus your web. It does not succeed. You pin it against the wall, and it's trying to ooze through the web in various places, but it cannot. It is stuck fast. Kevin, go ahead and make your.
All right. We'll do crit first.
All right.
+1 to hit for this. Okay. Uh, 12.
12. And what level did I have his credit for?
Credit is 4th. Fighter 4.
All right. Fighter 4. 12 will miss, unfortunately. Okay, next character.
All right, Falderanth. This is Ranger 3. No mods for their roll. Natural 20.
That is a hit.
All right, so 1d8, no damage bonus.
Nice.
5 points of damage.
Okay, the sword bites into the thing's rubbery clay-like body, and the chorus of horrible chanting voices comes to a stop. Give me a saving throw versus paralysis, please, for Paul.
Okay.
So this was Gilbert Gottfried, I hear. Okay.
Okay, you lunge backwards, pulling your feet free as the stone begins to turn back into stone. Dooms, give me a saving throw for Durek. Same, +2 applies, all that jazz.
Right. Yes, sir. This is the roll.
Okay, so yes, you both get free before the stone hardens it. You
Nice.
have neatly sliced the thing open with sword blows, and you can clearly see it has a gizzard-like organ, and you see something gleaming in there.
What the hell is this thing?
Yeah, you have never seen anything like this ever. Let me see if I can let's see. Just for those of you out there in TV land who might not have actually ever seen something like this before.
I think this is the first time I've ever encountered one, and I've never DM'd one. So that's interesting.
Beak.
Yeah, Beak's just like, I have no idea what this is.
Well, he's
No,
dead,
that means
so
He's
Yeah.
dead. Beak's dead, so he's not saying any of that.
he's very quiet.
Gibbering mouthers are fun though.
Bummer.
They're great.
Yeah, this is what I knew what this was, but Paul has no idea.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean like if you're DMing with them, they're really fun. They're really
Yeah.
great if you pair them with undead or golem, things that are mindless and can't be affected by the gibbering.
Holy
So-
cow.
Grimhammer beat me. I was going to say my ex-wife. But
Mood.
I'll stab around in the gizzard with my sword and see if I can see what's glittering in there.
All right. Let's see.
Plus one for using the term gizzard.
Gizzard.
It's a trap.
God damn it.
It's a mimic. It had eaten a mimic recently.
Fine, I don't care. You guys are dicks anyways.
It's a mimic that has a gelatinous cube inside of it.
see, a mimic we might have negotiated with.
No, you.
Yeah,
put the
it's just
inside
depending on
gelatinous cube.
depending on the size of the mimic, you guys might have done pretty well.
It could have been a killer mimic, which you don't get to do anything with.
Again,
other than...
why are you giving ideas?
And then you put all of those inside the trapper, which is inside a floor master.
I assure you, Bill doesn't need ideas. If he wanted to kill us, he would.
Just don't. It's just my automatic default position. Don't give the GM ideas. Ideas caused the 8-armed spawn of Sorat Zim in a Rollmaster campaign. I took proximity crits every round.
I challenged Bill in a video once to find 3 creatures that could take out 3 creatures I had from deities and demigods, and he did it with 1. So,
Yes. that was, Tim did not see that coming.
I did not.
All right. There is a single gemstone. There is a single gemstone in its gizzard. The rest are all very obviously lumps of sandstone, but you do see a gemstone in its gizzard.
I mean, if that's all there is, I'll pick it up.
Okay. All right. So this, let's see. Gonna have some fun here. Just a moment. Gonna roll some dice. Gonna see what you got. Well, I'm gonna see what you got. All right.
A diamond the size of my prostate.
Ouch. That one hurt.
All right.
I always love the wish. I wish for a diamond as big as your head, so your head becomes the size of a pencil eraser.
All right. So, let's see. That is a stone. Oh, I hate when I do that by accident. All right. And that is a chrysoberyl. It is yellow green in color. A chrysoberyl, and one more die roll. So what Tim's talking about was, let's see, and this. It's a chrysoberyl you think's worth about 60 gold pieces. It's a little bit smaller than a cherry. Okay. But what Tim's talking about was he picked some pretty powerful beings from the deities and demigods. One of them was King Arthur. One of them was the Sumerian god, and the other was I don't remember, the Norse god of smithing or something like that.
Yeah.
And I just went with my default from Chinese mythos, Kuan Yin, the goddess of mercy and childbearing.
You're giving me an idea. Let's do a first edition AD&D Secret Wars where we get to pick our guys and just have an arena battle.
We may have to do that someday.
I think that's a good idea.
I call Shub Niggurath.
All right. So yeah, you have this chrysoberyl. There's a dead eyeball mouth thing that can make stone into sand and almost drive you insane by chanting at you. Blob lying in front of you.
But there's nothing else in this room. Can the elves check for secret doors, or did we already do that?
No, we can check. We certainly didn't check during combat. I don't think my bless did anything, did it, Bill?
No, your bless did not do anything. It was not.
That's
needed.
what I figured.
Okay, a search for secret doors here reveals nothing.
Do you mind if I ask what would have happened if either of us had failed our saving throw versus paralysis? Am I allowed to ask that?
Yeah, sure. To basically not quite as that, not quite so horrible and painful, but you basically would have been like your feet had been cast in cement. Okay. They would have had to figure out how to broken.
That's pretty bad. But
stone. Did you ever watch Teen Titans?
If you're talking about the first one,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you know when Beast Boy gets hypnotized by Mad Mod?
I remember nothing of it, but I did watch it.
All you could do was stand there and drool.
Okay.
All right, so we got just a few minutes left. Is there anything anyone wishes to do in the room that you're currently in?
I mean, we can't really surprise anyone at this point. The magic, the Dwemer of this place has detected our presence, so we're not surprising anyone. Do we want to? I mean, how long have we been in here? Is it getting towards night, or do we have any sense of that under here?
It hasn't been that long.
Okay, well then, no, I don't have anything to do in this room. Other than that, I say we continue back out the way we came, and then go back down to the central room and go through that other passage.
All right. Do you guys take any care as you walk across the?
Yes.
Okay. Are you doing the
Well,
same thing again? Clearing off the.
Honestly, at this point, Paul wouldn't be, because he already said that he wasn't gonna, like, he's gaining nothing by clearing away the loam, so he's just gonna stomp his way back down the passage.
All right, you hit a couple more,
Agreed.
and there's some glib, snarky statements like you step on 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, and like you step on the next one before it finishes counting down, and it's like, you've doomed yourselves, you fool.
Every time that comes up, he looks sideways at the mages. Like, this is what you guys spend your time doing?
Yes.
All right. So I'm sorry, are you guys when you said you're going back out to the other passage, did you mean back out to another passage in the maze?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically back until we come to whatever turn, because I don't think there are any other turns. We can go all the way back to a point at which there was a turn that we didn't go down. There aren't multiple turns other than that second right-hand passage at the start of the maze, correct?
Well, when you came into the maze, it went left and it went right. You went left.
Right.
You followed it around.
Correct.
You followed it around. You went down a hall. That hall on the right-hand side had 2 very near corridors. You just got out of that first corridor. So there's a corridor 8 feet up from where you are.
Then we'll head down there. That I'm assuming we're bringing in for a landing here, and that's what we'll start next time. Is that what is?
Yes, that is where we'll pick up next week, and we will rejoin you guys and find out what you find in the maze, which I have named Curtis. That's right, it's Curtis Maze. I want to thank all of my players for being here, although they probably don't thank me for that terrible, terrible pun. Thank you to Gonzalo, to Tim. Tim, it's lovely to have you back. Congrats on the new gig. Of course, TK, glad you're feeling good voice again, man. Doomsword, and Kevin for running all the NPC characters. But I will be back, guys, tomorrow. We're kicking off. We're doing a 7 to 9 tomorrow. And we're going to have a special guest while we talk about the big holiday giveaway. Do not miss tomorrow's show. Now, if you can't be here, folks, then don't worry. That's not going to disqualify you. You're not going to, because guess what? I am going to do a video also that is going to premiere probably while the live stream is going, if I can figure out how to set it up. Otherwise, I will post the video up. So if you miss the live stream, there will be just a pre-recorded video announcement of what the gift is, and I will reiterate what you need to do to get on Santa's list to potentially win one of those awesome gifts that I'm looking at right there. Don't miss out, guys. Do not miss out. But until then, everybody, take care of yourselves. And for those of you who are despairing or thinking that this maze is too easy, and of course, I especially mean Tim in that, let me just remind you guys, it's a big maze. There's plenty of opportunities for it to contain an owl bear. Peace. Good night. Love you all.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around. Some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle way off course? Naked as a toad all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.